The story of Abyssinia, also known as Ethiopia, is deeply intertwined with the early history of Islam, offering a poignant narrative of resilience and the pursuit of freedom amidst persecution. It is a tale of unwavering faith, compassionate leadership, and the power of seeking refuge in a land of justice. In the nascent days of Islam, the Prophet Muhammad's teachings, which challenged the prevailing polytheistic beliefs and social norms, faced staunch opposition from the ruling Quraysh tribe of Mecca. The Quraysh, fearing the erosion of their power and influence, subjected the Muslims to relentless persecution, subjecting them to physical abuse, economic boycotts, and verbal harassment. In the face of this unrelenting oppression, a group of Muslims, driven by their unwavering faith and the desire to practice their religion freely, decided to seek refuge in Abyssinia. This Christian kingdom, ruled by the Negus, a just and benevolent king, offered a glimmer of hope for the persecuted community. The Prophet Muhammad, recognizing the Negus' reputation for justice and compassion, encouraged his followers to seek asylum in Abyssinia. Upon their arrival in Abyssinia, the Muslim emigrants were warmly welcomed by the Negus and his court. Seeking to understand the reasons behind their migration, the Negus summoned Ja'far ibn Abi Talib, a respected leader among the emigrants. Ja'far ibn Abi Talib, with eloquence and conviction, recited verses from the Quran, eloquently conveying the core tenets of Islam, the unity of God, the message of justice, and the call to compassion. Deeply moved by Ja'far ibn Abi Talib's recitation and the sincerity of the Muslim emigrants' pleas for refuge, the Negus declared his unwavering support for the Muslims. He proclaimed, "By God, I shall never surrender them to anyone who would seek to harm them." The Negus' decision to grant asylum to the persecuted Muslims stood as a beacon of hope, reaffirming the principles of justice and compassion that were central to the teachings of Islam. This act of solidarity with the oppressed further solidified the Negus' reputation as a fair and just ruler, earning him the respect of both Muslims and Christians alike. The migration to Abyssinia served as a pivotal moment in the early history of Islam. It provided a safe haven for the persecuted community, allowing them to practice their faith freely and without fear of reprisal. The Prophet Muhammad's wisdom and guidance in guiding his followers to a land of justice and compassion became evident, demonstrating his unwavering commitment to the well-being of his community. After several years of peaceful coexistence in Abyssinia, the news reached the Muslims that the persecution in Mecca had subsided. With the Prophet Muhammad's permission, the majority of the emigrants returned to their homeland, eager to continue their mission of spreading the message of Islam. The story of Abyssinia remains an enduring testament to the transformative power of faith, the importance of seeking refuge in times of oppression, and the unwavering commitment to justice and compassion. It serves as a reminder that even in the face of adversity, the spirit of resilience and the pursuit of freedom can prevail.